دیدن گروهی از فعالان پر انرژی که با عشق هم به اسرائیل و هم به ایران و با امید به برقراری صلح میان مردم هر دین و کشور در اینجا گرد آمدند، واقعا مایه دلگرمی و شادی است. پیوندهای دیرینه فرهنگی و تاریخی بسیار عمیقی میان ایران و اسرائیل وجود دارد.
I was fascinated by the tears in my eyes. I'm a specialist consultant psychologist, psychotherapist, and I'm looking at everybody in this earth from different angles, with all these different angles is part of us, which is our languages, our culture, and society, and belief system, and of course politics. Politics is very, very important, very important. But unfortunately, always they told us, shh, you're not politics, politicians. You shouldn't talk. Politician is bad, politician is this and that. But in any part of this earth when we are operating, each one of great is part of the politicians of politics in any countries. How important it is, and always they try to take it away from us. But now this is different time, totally different time for Iranian people. Renaissance started in Iran now, in Middle East, in the heart of Islamic governments, which was amazing. We paid so much, over 1400 years we paid, and 47 years with this bloody Iranian government, mullahs, ayatollahs. We paid so much, exactly like Jewish people, thousands of years. You paid so much. We have so much similarity between us, so much, and that similarity gives us so much honor, and this friendship. And the history we have. We have a great Cyrus, the Cyrus the Great, which we are so proud of it, not only Iranian people, Jewish people, the world, because he knew what is secularism 2,500 years ago. That's amazing. And look at us, look at the Middle East now. Look, 2,500 years ago, what he said, what he did, and now in 21st century. Shame on us. As a human, shame on our governments, shame on dictatorship governments, of course. But now it's very, very different. Usually I'm talking by myself, you can't tell I started, but I tried to be a little more academic and talk more academic, which I said, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, they're my dear friends, really, not my Iranian friends. We are different with all that. We are millet, don't forget that. And Iranian people, they like Jewish. I know they brainwash people so much for over 14,000. After 500 years after Safavian Shia, bloody Shia, started, we paid so much. Look, before anything, which I always introduce myself, I'm an atheist. My father was atheist, my mom was religious and she's. But I'm so glad I grew up with a father who was amazingly open-minded. He loved Jewish people, he loved Baha'i, he loved black, he loved everyone, but he was atheist. And that helped me so much, I learned from him so much. He was only 47 years old when I lost him, because of this bloody government. And always I'm talking against Islam, very openly, I'm not scared of them. And this is the time we have to talk openly. I always, in my professional side, I'm breaking the taboos, always. And new culture. If all of us, this is 21st century, we have to think about the new culture, inside the culture. Take the ugly side of our culture and take the beauty of all different culture. Put it in your basket as a act. This is your art. We didn't choose anything by ourselves, not name my parents, not the place we've grown up, or even racism. As an adult, you have right to do that. And thank you so much for having me here in the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. It's truly an honor to speak with you guys today. First, let me share that today I visited the Holocaust Museum here in Jerusalem. I had it here as it was for me, because I always, anywhere I go, I saw half of the world. I love to go and see the world. I've been in Vietnam a few times. I've been in so many different countries, Africa, and always I try to take anything I'm learning, because traveling is the best university to me. I learned so much, which I did every day and today as well. I've been in Poland and I saw Holocaust over there, and I couldn't film it. I was crying and crying. I was thinking about the human. Why as a human? Why we can be so vicious? For what? For the power and the blood system? Who they told you, they teach you, this is your belief, you have to, but we are human. We have to love each other, we have to accept each other. That's what I learned from that. And it was powerful reminder of the pain and the history that we must never forget. History, we shouldn't forget. Always has to be reminded, and generation after generation. If we didn't know the history of the world, and of course especially of our own countries, then tragedy will happen again, which has happened. Like 1400, then we had more, we had Chinese army, it always occupied Iran. And then 47 years old, Islamic government, what they did to us, what they did to you, what they did to the Middle East. They destroyed the Middle East in 47 years, only. And some people still are blind. They can't see that. So we have to keep teaching and reminding so that we do not repeat the mistakes of the past. This time, this is a very important time to be strong and stand up on our feet and say no, very strongly. I admire your government. I admire you so much. I admire all your soldiers. They are so brave. Girls and boys, women and men. And this is a time to say to all the terrorism, especially Islamic terrorism, which is very, very dangerous. Don't forget that. Because in Qur'an it's written, I am kafir, you are kafir. I'm mulhid, you are mulhid. And whatever you have is theirs. They're not thief, no. Because they are kafir, you have to take everything they have and then kill them in such a vicious way because they are kafir. And this is the first 21st century, we can't take it anymore. Now, I want to speak simply and from the heart, because always I'm doing, as an Iranian. I'm not here for the bloody Iranian government. I'm here for the Iranian people, not Ummat, like that. We have a long history, friendship, which we're talking, I heard from all of you, I learned so much today as well from each one of you who had this speech. And we have a long history, friendship with the Jewish people, and going back to the Cyrus, I just said. So, that's something we can never forget, our friendship, which is now our friendship has become much, much stronger. I also want to say clearly, many of us as an Iranian stand with the people of Israel and government of Israel. Then after 12 days, they stopped people, they said, why is that? Why did they stop? They didn't stop. So, we reject terrorism, all terrorism, especially Islamic terrorism. It's not especially Iranian government terrorism, because they are mother of the terrorism. Don't forget that. So, and supporting peace. We are supporting peace, not war. The Iranian regime and group like Hamas, terrorist Hamas. These bloody lefties, they are not even saying terrorist Hamas. Can you see that? There is a similarity between these lefties, this kind of lefties I'm talking about, radical lefties, and Islam. There is so much similarity. I've got my program on YouTube, you can go and see. There is a lot of similarity between them. And the history shows that. And now, our lefties are holding Iranian governments as well hands because they are against our beautiful, lovely Prince Reza Pahlavi. And that's why they want, they say that this bloody regime will stay, but Reza Pahlavi, our beautiful Prince, don't go there. So we can tell how vicious they are. So this is very, very important. Very important we understand that, what we want now. One of the gentlemen, I'm very sorry I forgot his name, I don't know he's here now, I think he was talking about the war, and he said we're going to talk about it later. It's my pleasure to talk about it later, definitely, because we have to say enough is enough. This is a golden time to say enough is enough. So, the Iranian regime and a group like Hamas caused so much pain, misery for all the world, even Western countries that are not safe anymore. But the governments that are still trying to blind their eyes. This is terrible, terrible. And that's the time now, with very loud voice, we have to say, no, you have to see and you have to stop the blood regime. I believe the future, the Middle East, will be built by people who want peace, not violence. And I promise you, the Iranian people are with you, and together we bring freedom to Iran and peace to Israel, and of course all the Middle East, and we are supporting our beautiful. Look, I'm not prejudiced. When I'm talking about Reza Pahlavi, Shahzade Reza Pahlavi, our beautiful prince Reza Pahlavi, or Reza Shah Pahlavi, I'm talking from psychological point of view. I researched him from when he was young, very young, up to now. Unbelievable. We are so lucky to have this man. He hasn't got any hate, any anger. They destroyed them, they destroyed the family. Up to now, the lefties and the Iranian government, they never stopped. But he stood up for himself and for Iranian people. And he paid so much, but he wants peace for Iran. For that reason, and I'm so glad that his wife, they came here. That was amazing. Because from Middle East, Iranian people, we are not Arab. I speak Arabic, I love Arab people, I love all the people in this earth, don't get me wrong. But he showed what is going to be for future Iranian people and Israeli people. The future is in our hands to make the peaceful Middle East unfold. That was the main thing. For Reza Pahlavi, for Shahzad Reza Pahlavi, we have to be together, stand up for each other, and say yes to him, and say no to all that his enemy, because if tomorrow's Iran, in his hands, is going to be totally different, totally different. Thank you so much. It was so lovely to talk to you, and it was so lovely to hear from each one of you. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Babak. Our next speaker is Dr.
هل کرد با حسرت نگاه گفت ای فرزند خرده بیگناه چون رهی زین کشتی بی ناخدا ور نیارد ایزد پاکت به یاد کار حق نیست بازی کار حق خود را مباز